All right, well, coming up next is Team Slayer on Onslaught. Now, this is Onslaught is a
game type.
It was created by our community members. Mad props to Salat. Spent over 700 hours perfecting this map for us to use.
Absolutely. This is an example of Forge and the Foundry. This is what Bungie made this game to do for us. They allowed us to create custom maps. They allowed us to change the settings on the game. And essentially to create what is necessary for us to have a fair and balanced game. And you know what? You're about to see it for the first time on MLG on ESPN Saturday night.
I love the interactivity here with the forums and the community making maps. That's good stuff.
This MLG has always been about the community at large, and you know what? It's just great that we're able to do it on this level.
Well, we're kicking this game off with Legit, one of my favorite players to watch on Onslaught. He's so aggressive, and his VR is so steady as you see him picking up that perfect 4-shot before taking down. Now it's a 3-1 lead by Str8 Rippin, but more importantly, Might Warrior kicked it off with a double kill, allowing Str8 Rippin to get early map control. As you see, Legit is sitting up top while the rest of his teammates are getting into position.
Now remember, this is a TS match. It's going to be quick, and Onslaught is a run-and-gun map. It's fast. You want to get set up. You want to get positioned.
He's on the fight. One shot. My X, one shot.
All right, well, we're going back to Legit once again. He's fighting two players in the base. Gandhi takes him down. Now hopping on board with T-Squared. T-Squared has players in the base trying to go around him, helping out his teammates, putting shots on Shockwave. Now he knows he's not going to kill him, but he's just trying to weaken him for Might Warrior. But Shockwave powers through it, picks up the kill on Might. T-Squared putting shots on Karma. Legit cleaning up the kill. It's 10-9, Str8 Rippin lead right now. And there's Karma on the respawn. T-Squared's got to back up after picking up that kill on Karma. Nice work there, great play. He sensed the pressure coming back down, and now he's in a great position to help out his team.
Now, you can't underestimate that. He had a couple of shots on a player. There was somebody on respawn, but he backed off. He knows every death is one closer that your opponent gets to 50, so he didn't rush in. He took his time. It was a good play.
All right, well, we're going to hop on board with Gosayami coming off a double kill. Gosayami pushing in there with Shockwave. Shockwave fighting two players, weak in two, unable to finish the kill on Neighbor, who escapes. And now he's fighting four players. He's done there, Sundance.
No, he was doing a little bit too much.
But look at this. It opened it up for Karma, who walked in and cleaned all three of those kills up with the triple. And Neighbor, just nice PR. They're taking him down.
Now it's a one-kill game from what we've been watching. Everybody's screen, you'd think they're dominating, but that's the level of skill here.
Lots of people seem to be playing well. Neighbor is quietly putting a nice match together.
Neighbor is one of the streakiest and just sneakiest players when he gets going. I mean, sometimes you'll watch this kid and you'll just say, what is he thinking? And then he pulls it off. He'll go head-to-head against one player. He'll double up and go against two. He'll even take on three or four. If he's on fire, he can just do an amazing amount of damage. In fact, Carbon in the past has said, get him off his game and you're going to win.
No, they spawn opposite. Blue.
In my limited experience with this map, I can tell you it definitely separates the boys from the men.
Yeah, there's not a lot of places to hide on Onslaught.
Not at all.
We're hopping on board with Might Warrior there as you saw his full picture-in-picture. He takes down Gosayami. Might's starting to warm up his game as you see Str8 Rippin has now extended it to a 5-kill lead.
And now we're at that 30-kill mark, which is where I like to say the TS game really starts, because you're only 20 kills away. And at that point, the team that's down tends to choke up a little bit, tends to maybe think about every kill being super important rather than sticking to their game plan.
Now check out the communication and teamwork from Str8 Rippin. Their team shot is on right now. Might and Neighbor working so well together. Might finally being taken down, but you see there in his picture-in-picture, his teammates are still laying down the hurt. Neighbor and Might regrouping again there on Gosayami. It's 35-28. Str8 Rippin spurting away with this one right now.
Now this is really interesting because what we had heard from our spotter was that earlier in the tournament, nice double kill. Str8 Rippin's team shooting wasn't really coming together. Well, you know what? It looks like they're heating up.
Well, you see Might pushing in on three players. He's finally taken down. But let's go check out a player from Carbon as Gosayami is trying to keep his team in it as they are down by 11 at this point.
Only 8 kills now for Str8 Rippin to get to 50. This is what they want. They want to end this one quickly. They want to make a statement so they can get back out there. Maybe they need to just get into a little bit of a slaying mode in order to warm up, but right now they're looking good.
This looks like a different Str8 Rippin team from the one we just saw get run over.
Well, again, you have to understand, you're looking at Legit and Neighbor, two guys who are just nasty, and then Might and T2, some guys who can pretty much do anything you need them to do in the game. When these guys get warm, and in a map like Onslaught, you either get warm or you go home cold.
Yeah, Neighbor looks like he's really putting his all into this match.
And he did. He ended the game with 15 kills. Elmite 15 kills as well. So the two guys we didn't really talk about a whole lot going huge here. Carbon shrugging it off. This is